What's going on, Grand Roots Outdoors? That's right, it's Aaron Morstead, and thank you again for joining me today. And yes, everybody, we are testing out a couple of new cameras, and mainly action cameras. We are, be right back, testing the GoPro 8. Hopefully you saw that. I have a GoPro 5, and I love that thing to death. Especially now that I got new battery for it and it lasts a heck of a lot longer than it did. You guys know that I've been struggling with my my big cameras, a couple of my big cameras and stuff, and so we're testing out these GoPros. We're going to try something different this year. I'm going to be using my phone because it actually has a very, very, very good camera system on it. Just going to have to make sure I shut the flash off because at certain lights and certain low lights and, in the morning and at night, that crazy flash comes on and that's what you deal with. But GoPros, the neat thing is about these things that I'm finding out is I can station these things where I need them to be in the field and catch deer coming in. I can get them, catch them coming out. I can hopefully get the shots. That way you guys can see how it works and whether or not I screwed up even worse than what I did or actually was successful. But anyway, so this is kind of a short video. I'm testing cameras right now. I'm testing the setup that I've got. It was the suggested setup by 3 or 4 different YouTube videos on the GoPro 8 to maximize your lighting, get a good lighting, but not where it looks fake. So, like I said, this is what we're doing. Also, I want to give you guys an update on the Broadhead situation. Overwhelmingly, it's actually really crazy about the fact that the majority of the people that have given me suggestions. Now, of course, you get a lot of people that go, but they don't suggest anything. That's the whole reason why I did the video, is to get suggestions and comments on what they thought would be better broadheads. And overwhelmingly enough, the majority of the people that did comment, and I did get quite a few comments on YouTube, at Facebook, and Instagram, of stick with what you know, the Magnus Stingers and the Ramcats. I had a lot of people say, I shoot the Ramcats, I shoot the Magnus Stingers, I shoot both of them because of you, fathead. Yeah, I got called fathead a couple times, but they were friends of mine, so but anyway, but some of the suggestions, and it's crazy, there were only 2 mechanical broadheads that were suggested, one hybrid broadhead that was suggested. And the hybrid was the Muzzy Trocar hybrid, which actually looks pretty mean. But there was only one person that suggested it. Also, one person suggested the Grim Reaper mini mag, and then I had mentioned that I have used in the past the Dead Meat from G5, and I have had a couple of people mention, hey, try it again. Try it with, with your setup, being that it's a smaller broadhead. You might be able to open that sucker up with a 60-pound draw bow. So, and a heavier arrow maybe. So, good thoughts, good ideas, but there were 3 fixed blade broadheads that were suggested that were set apart from everybody else. One was the QAD Exodus. So broadhead set number 1, QAD Exodus, 100 grain. We'll see what happens. And the other one was the Slick Trick SS3, I think. Slick Trick SS3, 1-piece, 100 grain broadhead. I think it's a 1-piece mold, or 1-piece broadhead, and it made from 1 piece of metal, and and the other one was the Montec M3. Okay, Annihilator came up, which Annihilator's a decent arrowhead, but it's really expensive, and for me, as far as broadheads are concerned, but So I'm sticking with the ones that I can find in the store. Okay, and the ones that I can find in the store is the QAD Exodus, the Slick Trick, and the Montec M3. So I may go out and purchase these 3 broadheads. Average price is anywhere from $39.95 to $44.99, I think is what it was. So they're okay. They're not Magnus and they're not Ramcat cheap. So, but anyway, so I thought about buying a couple of buying a package of each one of those and testing them. And so we'll be testing cameras, GoPros. Right now I'm testing inside. I am in my classroom because of the lighting in my classroom, with all the LED lights and stuff that we have in our classroom now. I'm about to take you guys outside with the GoPro and kind of get an idea of the lighting outside as well. So stay tuned. Come with me on the journey outside and we'll go from there. So here we go. All right, everybody, as suggested, I said I was going to come outside and check the lighting and everything on the camera. So hopefully I'm in screen. Not really big on the GoPro yet as far as using it as a main camera or one of my main cameras, but we're going to see what happens. And so I do know one thing that I'm already going to have to deal with. I'm going to have to deal with a external mic because the volume on this thing, on the mic and stuff, and plus you got a lot of wind noise right now because it's it's breezy. It's not bad, but there's a in the sunlight view there. This is me away from the sun, or you away from the sun, me facing the sun. So hopefully the lighting on this is pretty good. And so we'll see how that works here in a minute. But like I said, guys, the QAD Exodus, I'm looking forward to shooting it. I've seen a lot of great videos, almost as effective as the Ramcat Broadhead, and almost as effective as the Magnus, from what I've seen. Okay, so we'll see. The only difference between the Exodus, the performance of the Exodus versus the Ramcat and the Magnus Stinger, is it's a smaller cut, and obviously that will aid in penetration on it too, because there's less drag, less surface area for it to drag, which it's getting the penetration of the Ramcat and the Magnus, but the Ramcat and the Magnus are quite significantly bigger than the QAD Exodus. So durability is everything, and we'll see how that goes. Also, the one I'm actually looking forward to trying is the Slick Trick SS3, because the SS3 is supposed to be a decent broadhead also, especially being a one-piece, but like the Exodus, it's a smaller cut. So we'll see how that works. And of course the M3 by the Montec M3 by G5, it's going to be about the same cut as the Magnus Stinger. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully the lighting on this thing is actually coming through really well. We'll see when I start editing the video, and hopefully you guys will like it. And always thankful for you guys. We're almost at 540 subscribers, so keep it up, keep doing it. Like I said, we hit that 600 or 700, we may be doing a giveaway or a challenge. So if you like what you see, hit your thumbs up. If you like what you see and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and a little bell for notification. That way you get all our videos. Thank you guys again. Love you guys. Be safe. Have a great day. See you.